What's up? This is Derek.
Jamie Madrock.
Man, this your man's Obi Trice.
This is Ad-Lib.
Yo, what up? This is Spesh One.
This is Spesh K.
Hot Rock's motherfucking Skot MC.
Breaking
Records.
Breaking Records Radio out here.
This is Breaking Records Radio.
Check them out, man.
Breaking Records Radio in the place to be. And we got the special homie right here, DT. What's up, my man?
Yes, sir. Yo, it's a pleasure to catch up with you again. You know, it's been a year. I'm hyped. I just got off stage. My dreads are sweaty and everything.
Yeah, you sweating like a motherfucker. You like me all day, though.
But it's been amazing. Like I said, we just got off stage. I just got signed out in Poland to my team NWJ. So, you know, I had to represent. I got the NWJ zebra shirt on.
What?
The wristband, everything. You know, I got the whole crowd to throw up the NWJ sign. I had my young buck here, Brian Young.
How you doing?
You
How
know,
you doing?
Good, my man.
I'm good. How you doing today, man? Thank you, DT. Thank you, DT. Yo, the energy out in Poland is amazing. I've been out there in Europe with DT.
Oh, you went out there with him?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
I did.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So it's crazy. You know, he got to do his song, Not the Hype. And, you know, I did my 2 songs, We Doing Good, produced by T Major, and then I did,
word.
Yeah,
Okay,
About That
dope.
Paper, produced by my homie The Six. So we've been working. I had Keisha on the pic, so everything looks professional. And then Creature Vision was doing the video. So, yeah, it was a whole production today. You know, we're trying to look that next level now.
You guys killed that shit too, man. And it's dope, because last year when I caught up with you, you were actually just with Jay Evans.
Yeah, Jay Evans.
Like, I was interviewing Jay Evans, and you were just there with him.
Yeah.
And, you know, I wasn't privy to who you were at the time. And over the last year, I've just watched you building and building. I'm like, yo, like, and that's someone who takes that, you know, like, you just hitting those professional steps and leveling yourself up. Just leveling yourself up.
Well, the thing
like
is,
notch
right,
after notch.
What I did was, like, someone like Jay Evans is amazing because he's like a mentor to me. You know, shout out Jay Evans. We did a couple tracks. There's Gucci Louie and then Ordinary Love that are playing on radio right now across Canada. And you know, we just did a bunch of shows together and stuff. He's been focusing on a lot of his music by himself, and then I have a lot of my music. So it's one of those things where, you know, we're working parallel for the same goal. So I shout him out. You know, let him know what's out. He shouts me out and that kind of thing.
And then you took that opportunity and just ran with it.
Yeah, well, the thing that I realized is I was trying to help build so many younger artists, and it was taking away from what I was doing. Yeah. And people look at you like, well, how do I know you could do it? So when I stopped focusing on them, I did it, and it's been 4 months, right? And that time I went on tour to Europe. I got signed. I released a music video. This Tuesday, I'm releasing a new track. It's called Shema.
Okay,
Brian
so by the time this airs, that'll be out.
Exactly.
So we'll play that on the show.
So Shema means what up in Polish. Yeah. And yeah, when I performed that over there,
you went up there, yo.
Yeah, you gotta talk to them in their language. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. That's dope.
So yeah, we did that work.
I got Polish roots, and you know more about that than I do.
Dziękuję. Hey. But yeah, Brian Young was out in. He was out in Europe with us. We went to New School Rules in Rotterdam. We ended up at Midem in Cannes, France. We did a whole bunch of other shows and stuff. So, you know, for me, I'm one of those guys. My mom brought me up to always take care of other people. Yeah. So, you know, to have the young buck Brian Young here, it was just amazing to see him perform and then bring me on stage. Yeah. And then, you know, we did our thing together. He had great energy, so we fed off of each other.
Yo, that's so ill, man. That's so ill. And I'm like, much blessings to you, man. I see you've been moving. I'm like, yo, that's one thing I think is super dope too. Like, a lot of times, and it's no disrespect to no one, but you know, it's my 3rd year doing T-Dot Fest. And a lot of times when I do it, if I see the same cats here the following year, I usually don't, but if I do, they're in the same place. But last year I caught you here, and you weren't even like, you know, you were here with Evans and shit, and now you're here this year, you're hosting it. You're leaps and bounds ahead what you were doing last year, and I just think that's so dope, man. I just think it's dope, man. It's really dope to see that progression and growth in artists. I think that's super cool, man. But another thing I did want to ask you about, I know we talked a little bit off camera, but when you were in New York City with your homie, who were you with when you were down there?
That was Chief Wreckords.
Chief Wreckords, yes, and he just did his album release show.
Yeah, he did his album release last night.
That was last night. Okay, yeah. And you were performing at that too.
I performed there. Dustin Wareham, Coco Leah, G Wonder, Riley Sky. It was interesting because we did it at Scarbarian Boxing Club. So we performed in a boxing ring.
Word,
so it was hella crazy.
For the Scarbarian Nights, that's where that came from? Okay, dope. Is that the name of his project? Or?
No.
Okay, I was
Scarabian Nights was one of the singles in a video that's coming out.
Oh, word, okay, and it just lined up with the boxing.
Yeah, so I believe it's The World We Live In was the music video he dropped. And then
okay, L. That's dope, man. Now you're here tonight. But one thing I did want to ask you about when you were with him, you guys hit up, well, you didn't just go to NYC, didn't you go to like Boston or like, you had a bit of a road trip?
Atlantic City, we went to Vineland, New Jersey, and then we went to Philadelphia.
Jersey and New York, okay, yeah. But when you're in New York, you're in the studio with the legend.
Yeah, we were there with Barrington Lee.
Sing!
On top of that, we got to meet Spice another day in the studio.
But you said she was letting you.
Well, she was working, so you know we're not gonna bug her and take pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
But you know, it's always good. Sometimes you don't have to post everything that you're doing.
No, you don't.
Right? There's some stories where it's just a story.
Yeah.
On top of that, we were in the studio with Bonnie Godiva and Chrissy Booth.
Yeah.
So I finished off a track with Chrissy. Bonnie and Chief got a track. So yeah, we've been working. I got a lot of new music coming out.
Oh man, dope. So what you got coming up for the people that music-wise?
So I got Shema coming out. About That Paper, the music video just came out. I got a new one with Coco Leah called Turn On the Lights.
Shout out to Coco Leah.
Yeah, we're gonna be shooting a music video soon. I got videos for the Major Moves project
I think
coming
I
out.
seen you guys in the studio. Clips of you guys doing that.
We're in the studio doing Turn On the Lights. So a lot of things coming out. I got my future album project called Doing Numbers with the Six.
Word.
So that one's gonna be crazy. It's the first full-length album I've released in about 5 years.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm focusing on myself and building now.
Dope, man, dope. And one thing before we do wrap it up too,
Yeah.
I mean, I just gotta ask you, what was it like being in the studio with Barrington Levy though?
He was actually pretty funny. Like a lot of people
I
don't
can
realize.
see him
Yeah,
trying to
he's
be
got
funny,
jokes.
though.
And then he was doing a bunch of dub plates and stuff. And then he's like, all right, so yo, DT, what y'all gonna do now? I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna record this. He's like, all right, so set up the thing now. I said, all right. And then when Chief had to record his part, he started acting ways. I'm like, yo, what the fuck you doing, bro? I trained you for this. Stop acting up. And he was like, all right. So he had to record his part in front of Barrington Lee. So it's like, yo, it's extra pressure, bro. I'm like, yeah, it is extra pressure. But that's how you gotta do it.
Barrington hit you with the shitty.
Oh, a few times, man. And then he's like, can you do it? I was like, shilly wally, willy wally, willy whoa.
See? I know you can do that.
Yeah, man.
That's so ill, man. That's so ill. And one thing I think is super dope about Barrington too is that you know, he's a legend in his own right.
Oh, for sure.
In reggae himself. But you know, and then to come like, I mean, you know, he did the Shine joints, the couple joints with Shine, but like top of the world with Rascals, you know what I mean? He came out to Canada, you know what I mean? And it made one of the most classic Canadian hip hop records.
Yeah.
So that's when I seen you guys linking with him, I'm like, yo, that's so ill, you know what I mean? Like that's so dope.
Yeah, man, there's so much work in the pipeline. I'm not gonna tell anybody what else is coming out. There's a lot of surprises coming. A lot of the Toronto legends have reached out and said, yo, let's work and let's do something.
Yeah.
I got legends in New York City. I got legends across the world right now. So you're gonna be seeing a lot of music coming
So, yo,
out.
the people, you gotta watch for DT. He's coming for you.
Man.
Let the people know all your socials, everything.
You can find me everywhere at DT the Artist. If you want to email me, you're a producer, you want beats or whatever, or you're sending me beats, dttheartist@gmail.com, www.dttheartist.com. And shout out to Brian Young. Tell them where they can find you.
Oh man, you can follow me on Instagram, Fresh for No Reason. How you hear this, how you spell it.
Yeah, man.
Word up. Well, thank you very much, guys. And you know what? I'm looking forward to seeing you here next year, building up on a higher level than you were even this year.
Records.
Yo, that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying.
Breaking fucking Records Radio.